Hey guys, I'm William Turnquist.
And I'm Linus Turnquist.
Welcome to part 2 of the Legacy Calculator series.
Yes, our goal is to give a player's career a single number that shows how great their legacy was. The higher the better. This video will show how the calculator scores on some of the best players to ever come off the bench.
Right. We are also going to discuss the score of someone who struggled in the NBA. Now, to recap, here's a chart showing how he scored all the different NBA achievements.
If you want a more detailed breakdown of how we decided to score the different achievements and accolades, go to part 1 of our Legacy Calculator series. Link is in the description. Our breakdown will start with Jamal Crawford, who got a score of 384 points. He was a perennial 6th Man of the Year candidate and one of the smoothest ball handlers in NBA history. What helped his score is that he took home 3 6th Man of the Year awards, scored 15 a night, and played for 20 years. Unfortunately, his teams were never very successful in his award-winning seasons, and he never made the All-Star cut.
Second, we have Jose Calderon. We wanted to see how the calculator would treat someone who was just okay for a long time. He got a score of 226. He played 14 seasons for Toronto, Detroit, Dallas, New York, Los Angeles, and Cleveland. He averaged almost 9 points and 6 assists over his career. He wasn't a great player, but one thing he was great at was free throws. He went 98% from the line for a season and once made 87 free throws in a row for the Raptors. Shaq could have learned a thing or two from him.
Next, we have Robert Horry with a score of 379. His long list of game-winning playoff shots have earned him the nickname Big Shot Bob, and he's widely considered one of the clutchest players of all time. Despite his late-game heroics, his role for the first 47.5 minutes in most games was limited, as he only averaged 7 points. He holds the record for most NBA Finals victories without a loss, with a spectacular 7 NBA championships. Take that, MJ fans.
The last great bench player we have is Manu Ginobili. He got a score of 696. Over his career, he was always good enough to start, but his game worked best with the ball in his hands. That's what made him the ultimate bench player. He was a 2-time All-Star and made the All-NBA third team twice. He won 4 titles, but only got full credit for 2 of them. In our score, to receive full credit, players have to have received some kind of NBA reward that season. So coming off the bench hurts him here. Either way, he never needed to start to have a huge impact on the NBA.
For our below-average player example, we have chosen to break down Anthony Bennett and his score of 74. Despite being drafted first overall, he only played for 4 seasons and started only 4 games throughout those years. Many consider him to be the worst draft bust in NBA history. Surprisingly, his biggest achievement on our calculator was averaging 4 points and 3 rebounds.
Thank you for watching part 2 of the Legacy Calculator series. Part 1 was highlighting some of today's best players. Coming up in part 3, we will tell you guys the top 10 highest legacy scores, aka the top 10 players of all time. So be ready for that and have a great day.